All right, so right now I want to talk to you for a lot of beginning swimmers have what I call windmilling. And what that means is that their arms are perfectly synced, and so they swim like this. And that, it's common, I think, because you think the arms have to do the same things. But in swimming, what we have to do is we have to unsync those arms and create a new rhythm. So what we need to do is this hand needs to be out here until this one gets to your head, and then you need to switch. So the rhythm is more like this, okay, as opposed to this. What happens here is you get to a point where you have nothing to balance on. So that's where you want to leave that arm out there so you have something to balance on and you won't sink so much in back. And just leave it there until it gets to your head and then say switch, switch, switch. A really common drill that you can do is called the catch-up drill. And so what you're doing is you're leaving your hand out here until you touch and then you pull and then you touch and then you pull. That's a hard drill to do for beginners. If you have fins, you might throw fins on to help with your body position. You might also notice that you can touch on one hand, but then this one starts too early. And that's very common where people can only touch on one side. So after you get comfortable with the full catch-up drill, you can go to 3/4 catch-up, which is just leaving your hand here until you get to about here, and then you start. So you start just before you touch, and then from there you can come back to a regular swimming motion where you start that pull, right as this hand sort of goes past your head. So the rhythm is going to look more like this as opposed to this. So this is what is called windmilling, okay? So you can even do a dry land drill where you look in the mirror and you create this rhythm where the timing is switched like that, and you're leaving your hand out there until the other one passes the head, okay?